SQL stands for Structured Query Language. SQL is pronounced SQL, and it's the standard language for accessing and manipulating data in a relational database. A SQL statement is code that's made up of keywords or clauses such as select, from, and where. For example, select name will select names from your database. From friends will select it from the friends table. Where age is greater than or equal to 21 will select the friends' names from the friends table where their age is greater than or equal to 21, and then return the results in a result set. SQL statements also contain identifiers such as table names, column names, and literals such as 21 in the example I just gave. SQL commands are grouped into 5 main categories which depend on their functionality. These are the data definition language, DDL, data manipulation language, DML, transaction control language, TCL, and this is also sometimes called the data transaction language, or DTL. There's the data control language, DCL, and the data query language, DQL. The data definition language includes commands like create, alter, drop, rename, and truncate. The data manipulation language includes commands like update, delete, insert, which affects records. Then there's the transaction control language, which includes the commands commit, which saves your database changes, rollback to revert the changes, and save points to create a save point to roll back to. Then the data control language includes commands grant to give permission or revoke to stop giving permission. And the data query language includes commands like select, which selects data from tables or views. So I'm in the MySQL workbench, and I'm going to show you guys some SQL queries just to get an idea of how they work. So I ran the show tables command to show you that I have one table called car. And to see what data is in that car table, you run the command select star from car. And that will just grab everything that's in there. So let's run that by clicking the lightning bolt. And here's the car table. It has 3 columns, ID, model, and miles per hour. And we can see that there's about 5 rows in there. And we can actually narrow this down by saying select all the cars where MPH is greater than, let's just get all the cars that are going greater than 70 miles per hour. And that should only give us Jeep Wrangler because it's going 80, the Tesla Model 3, and the Mercedes. And after running that SQL statement, we could see that it filtered our results. So instead of using the asterisk, I could just specify which columns that I want. Let's say I only wanted model and I wanted miles per hour from the car table where this condition MPH is greater than 70. Execute that now. You can see the ID column went away because I handpicked which columns I wanted in this select part. So that's a very simple SQL statement. And we'll learn a lot more about SQL and all the things you can do with it in future videos.